What's good? It's your girl Iris, and I'm back at it again. Back at it again. You feel me? I hope you feel me, because I'm about to just get right into this read. Father Almighty, Mother Gaia, please assist us in this reading. Oh. Somebody's still not seeing their worth. It's kind of like giving me a hermit coming out of his shell slowly with the Seven of Wands. This is somebody that, with the Three of Pentacles coming out now, this is somebody that doesn't realize how much their spirit team works with them. But they do. I think it's more of like a residue of the human mind, the human side. It just, the ego. It just keeps creeping in to situations where it's not needed. Like you're trying to protect yourself from something, but you don't need to. Words of positivity is what I'm hearing. There's a road to go down that many people don't go down, and you took that road. Sometimes that road comes with side effects. You're not going to be a perfect human being all around on the inside and the out. But since there's a rumbling going on the inside, it almost kind of reminds me of, like, I'm thinking of one of them squishy balls that look normal and has a net around it, but then when you squeeze it, it like shows its true color. But there's the ego, that's the actual lining of the ball, and the true color is the context that's inside. And the net are your angels. Like your ego is not meant to be removed all the way, but it was meant to be utilized when necessary. So Spirit is allowing you to have these feelings for you to dissect them. Eight of Swords. Yeah. Because these are thoughts and mind patterns that they've held you back from things before. With the Eight of Swords coming out. They've had you in bondage. They've had you sabotaging. These are emotions that are unwarranted, but they're warranted. They're understood by your guides, but human nature may not understand it the same way. Chariot, Queen of Cups. Yeah, because it's like you're very passionate about things with the Chariot and Queen of Cups coming out. You're very, like, when you care about something, you go hard. Like, you go ham. I would tell people myself, I would tell them, like, yo, don't let me be passionate about something. I'm putting my all into it. Because I'm very competitive in that way. But it's not necessarily, like, about it being a game. It's just, yeah. Knight of Swords. King of Swords, sorry. Why I said Knight of Swords? You were somebody who was willing to to kill down civilizations in order to find peace. I'm hearing there's an eruption and a rearranging of things. Judgment. Because of the decisions that you've made in giving yourself a better playing field, Spirit has called judgment. What is this judgment? You're probably hearing the same message, but things may be moving slow for your taste. The star. Yeah. Okay, one more. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Judgment is allowing you to look at this whole new world in that new perspective with the new lenses. It kind of gives me like when somebody walks into the light and they can't really see too well. So they're like, ugh. So like you rubbing your eyes is kind of like your ego coming in my imagination. Because with the star, then the fool, then the hangman, right over judgment and the King of Swords is giving me somebody that's earned the ability to make decisions in their life, but needs to also integrate the things that they've learned in order to navigate this new life. Like old ways of thinking are not going to fit well. That's why there may have been a bit of panicking going on, because thinking the same way you used to think is disrupting an outer layer. It's disrupting the ego. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm being led somewhere else. Spirit got some advice. Spirit has got some advice. People be like, oh, look at that Spanish girl. I'm barely that Spanish. Like, I'm a quarter Spanish. I know I look Spanish. I'm a quarter Spanish, y'all. My daddy's black. My mother's Puerto Rican and Sicilian. Okay, let's see. What messages do we have for the collective? What advice do we have for the collective? Spirit? Balancing out your masculine and your feminine. So I do see this card come out a lot for this collective. What I'm guessing is still, I'm seeing the word help. So this may be, confirmation. So this may be somewhere that you're struggling in, and you've been struggling in. It's like an ongoing struggle. Spirit is saying, learn how to take time. Learning how to make strategic moves that you agree with in your nervous system as well. Don't just like do things that you know is right, but your nervous system doesn't agree with it. Like you're not ready for it. Like you're not accepting it, but you're telling yourself you should accept it, but your body's not accepting it. Like, for an example, let's say like somebody like wants to break up with somebody, but like they know they should break up with them, but they know once they break up with them, they're going to want to go back. So what's the point of breaking up? That feeling of knowing to do something that you should do, but you're not ready to do it, but you do it anyway because you have willpower, take it slow. Know that you have to do it and let it flow. Whatever it is, I'm not saying that there's something that you need to get rid of per se, but whatever it may be, whether it's good or bad, let it flow. If you get stuck in confusion, meditate. Take a second, slow down. Everything is about moving slow right now and taking your time to allow. It's like waiting for food to like cool down, and you know, by the time it's cooled down, all the flavors are gonna be integrated. Integration, let's get it. Integration's right there. Okay, all right, so bet. All right, we got messages. All right. Obscurity, yeah, when you're confused. In the unknown, there's room for endless possibility. Obscurity is also mystery, darkness, ambiguity. So this is somebody that's just afraid of the possibilities. Like, is there really possibilities? No, there's not. Like, second guessing that the fact that, yeah. Attachment, trust your partner. Oh, Lord have mercy. You're clingy. So this is a relationship. You with somebody else have attachment issues or abandonment issues. You're too clingy, you're dependent, you're addicted. And it's okay, you know? It takes time to get out of this way. Like, you didn't even realize that you was a part of this way. This was a way that was... You didn't recognize that this was like a self-sabotaging way of being with this attachment. This attachment issue that you have, or somebody, take it how it resonates, it's making you imbalanced. That's what's making you imbalanced, is the attachment issue. Normally this would be for a relationship, because it is saying trust your partner. I think what's going on here is that you're panicking as to, okay, is this really my person or not? And even if they tell you that they are, you don't really believe them because of all the lies that you've been told before. Like, there's plenty of people that have love bombed you and things of that nature. Hold on. Sorry, I forgot to put that thing back up, but it's probably gonna fall. But yeah. Oh. Okay. Let's see what your partner that they're talking about has to say. If they wasn't being so shy, is what I'm hearing. This person may be confused as well. That's probably why you are going through what you're going through mentally. Because, yeah. It's more of like... It's more of like, when... I'm just trying to talk to fill in the empty spots, but I'm kind of losing track of what I was saying. But we gonna go. We gonna move on. When I have those blockages, I just move on because I'm not gonna be stuck in one area. I love you unconditionally. What else does the partner want to tell the collective? I want you. Ooh. I love you unconditionally. I want you. And only you is what I'm saying, what I'm hearing. We need to let go. We need to let each other go, but that came in reverse. And something told me. I was told to put it in reverse. We need to let each other. We need to hold on to this. I want you. I love you unconditionally. There's nothing to let go of. Relax. Hush. Don't worry. A whole new world. A new fantastic point of view. But when I'm way up here, it's crystal clear that now I'm in a whole new world with you. Yeah, they gon', wow. I'm so attracted to you. I want to tell you how I feel. They're scared to tell you how they feel. Why are they scared to tell you how they feel? That's why you're tripping, because you don't really know what's going on. Yeah. You just left to go by your thoughts because the words, I'm not getting really that they're not matching up though. Like I'm getting like they're not, maybe not matching up to your standards. Yeah. And if you're anything like me, you've said how you felt. So, you know, it's probably something where like you're not really seeing any progress. Let's see. Why is this person afraid to say how they feel? Healed from something and they want to do things in the right way. Oh, because they see your worth. But like, they think they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Is that what's going on? Yeah, they think they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but then it's not that they don't have a direction. They have a direction. It's just sometimes men have a capacity to seem careless. Because their minds just flow. Wow. And that's why a man is needed in leadership, because they're more susceptible to the flow. They're more generally logical to being a part of a flow. Woman, a feminine energy, for the most part, is more existential. Like, they think out the box more of the time. And not saying that men don't. I'm not saying men don't think out of the box. But like a masculine energy in general. Like a man in their feminine energy is a different story. But a man in their masculine energy, I'm getting maybe this person was more in their feminine when they met you. And a lot of the times when a feminine when somebody that's more feminine comes around a masculine, it kind like the feminine kind of overpowers the masculine. So the masculine tries to, like, naturally the masculine energy, this is just a download I'm getting, the masculine energy tends to strengthen itself over the feminine energy, and it almost engulfs, evolves, ovulation. The Empress is pregnant. Huh. Maybe this person has never been around an Empress before, and your energy being so strong, I'm just getting like a feminine energy, like a sponge to somebody else's feminine aspects, feminine energy. Like, like maybe when you're together, everything seems so affectionate. But then once you leave this person and you're not in that energy of affection, it's like all that goes out the window. And there's a reason for that, is what Spirit is saying. Because when the two of you become one, the masculine will perfect their masculine, but the feminine also needs to perfect her masculine. What? Hold on. Okay. This is like a really interesting message. I feel like I should have wrote it down. Yeah, I'm gonna write it down. Okay, so all right, we dissected this. So the message was masculine energy needs feminine energy to sustain choice in direction and knowing, but feminine needs masculine energy to sustain direction in choice and grounding. So it's more of like, it's like, I'm hearing like a follow the leader. Like, men truly are leaders, but it's like women have their role too. That's very, very important. It's almost like the man is like the splint for the woman. Like, they hold the woman together. Okay. Okay. But in this situation, I'm feeling like the feminine energy in this situation needs to embrace their masculine energy. That's why, oh, sorry, I put product on my face. Right before I started, didn't even realize what I was doing. I was like, dang. Normally I blotch it on, but it's probably drying up. Okay. I only did like spots. But anyway, so, this situation requires you to trust the process because it's something that is new to you. Yeah. It's hard to not think negative. I understand that. What are we thinking negative about? Let's find out what you're thinking so negative about. What's going on with these cards? They're being so sticky. What's the collective so afraid of in this love relationship? Okay. You're afraid of it actually going anywhere? Six of Cups. This brings out certain things within your childhood. Like, this is everything that you've ever really dreamed of. This is what you prayed for. And you've just been betrayed so much that it's hard to accept it. Somebody may need to start eating healthier. Go to the doctor is what I heard. King of Pentacles, that's a side note. What's this King of Pentacles? Ace of Swords. There's somebody that's very prosperous, that sees you as very prosperous. Somebody that's very abundant, that sees you as very abundant. Queen of Cups. They see you as somebody that they want to have in their life. Oh, Page of Pentacles. Don't be afraid, though, because they're realizing that it's not that they have work to do. They're realizing that this is something special. Yeah. And they want to be very delicate with it. Their way of being delicate may not be anything that you're used to. This person has learned to live in a different way than you. They have a different type of mindset than what you're used to. One of you may have a worser life experience as to when it comes to darkness and lack. One of y'all experienced more of that than the other, but that doesn't make you smarter or more wise or more knowing. It affects the way that you show up, you or this other person. It affects the way that they, okay, so it's you. You may have had a harder life than this person, or gone through more things that, you know, might have put like any regular person in, you know, the crazy house. And this just is not something that you're used to. Strength in a reverse. It's the only card that's in a reverse. Yeah, it's messing with your head. Three of Wands. But you see possibilities. So it's like a mixed feeling. It's like confusion. You don't want to be confused anymore. You've been treated. Yeah. Eight of Swords. Yeah. It's like a confusion. Three of Wands came out again. But you see the possibilities. You're confused, but you see the possibilities. So what's wrong? So you see the possibilities. Now what? Now what, Spirit? Be patient. Nine of Cups. You're gonna get your wish fulfillment in a sense of safety, in a sense of stability. Six of Wands. Victory, Queen of Pentacles, right? Be patient. You don't even see what's coming. Seven of Cups. You got so many things that are coming your way. You got so many Ace of Wands. Yeah, you got so many things coming your way. Four of Swords. Just relax. We're gonna end it there. If this video resonates, please let me know by hitting that like button, and you can let me know how it resonates in the video in the comment section below. If you'd like a private reading, I have that as well. Information is in the description box below. And until next time, later.